Hello, my name is Josua Manullang. It's student number 150708510. This is my 6th semester. So right now I feel so excited because this semester will be over. And also I feel very tense because until now I don't know my final score. But hopefully it can satisfy me. So in this video I will discuss about the topic that I've choose from the list number 25. The topic is about competition. The competition in our life, exactly. In this video there are 3 main questions that I will cover to complete this topic. Before I start, I would like to give a credit to my friends. Tiffany, thank you for lending your camera. I really appreciate it, so I can recording right now. And April, thanks for teaching me how to use the camera, because I feel so blind to use this camera. And thanks to complete the equipment in the making this video. And yeah, to Membeni, I really appreciate you. Thanks for push me and make me to more speak in English. Also, sometimes I don't know what I say. And it makes me feel so annoying, but I will always remember that what you do is to make me more better. I will honor you until I graduate. I will give a few discussion about competition, which became the theme in this topic. In my opinion, competition is the way to improve status and ability when competing. It certainly has an influence in ourselves as well as the people around us. And it can change people's lives. People will always get involved or join in the competition so they can be the best, be the number one, be the champion, and maybe be the most respected from the value what they have got during the competition. So the first question is, why human cannot be separated from the competition? I think in our lives we will continue to face the competition. For example, before we were born, we already have to face the race in our mother's body. If you know what I mean. Then we grow up, we compete with various things around us. For example, me as a teenager, usually everyone me and my friends go to the mountain like Mount Sumbing to go hiking and camping. Must be go to the top of the mountain at 5 p.m. so we can enjoy the sunset. From this, we compete with the time to enjoy the sunset. The point is, when we live our lives without us knowing or not realizing, we are competing with the things around us. It can happen every day, from the beginning to the end, everyone's life. So we will always to get involved in competition in every way, because This competition has been around us since we were born and also in our daily lives. The second question is, how can a competition affect the human's life? The competition can have a powerful effect on the body and the environment around us. So when we competing with ourselves, it has many influences. For example, such as increase the concentration, so we can be more focused and improve our performance while on the move. And the third, the physical conditions, so we ready to move. It is the sample of the effect when we compete. Simple case. Last week, when I wake up in the morning, I just realized I wake late because I'm staying up at night. I just kill the time, pass the alarm, but because I have a presentation in the class, I should get up. Right then, I started to move on, and without my realizing, I was competing with myself. It is an example war in the morning by competing with ourselves. In our environment, there is a social status. You may recognize as a friend that scared to compete, or known as the toughest competitor, the richest students, the brightest students, or the smartest students, and anything else. For that, the competition has a great effect around us, but people wants to be respected, so they like to being competitors and competitive with another person, even if there is a winner and the loser. So when we compete, we also get the influence, or known as someone with special character with a certain social status. So the third question is, how do you see about winning or losing in our daily competitions? In our everyday life, there must be a competition that we meet or engage without us knowing. We may get a role as competitor, jury, or maybe as spectator, depending when this happens. Also, at the time of the competition, there will be the winners and the losers. These two positions are the status gained when the competition is over. For that, both have a different points of view, which can determine on condition that they can win in the competition itself. So, from the winning perspective, that it is a competitive world, and we need to beat others to be the top. Without competition, there would be no natural selection, there would be no evolution, and maybe there would be no human race. Yeah. When we win, we already have above average standards, but we also have competitors or the winners in different situations. That way, we will continue to compete in order to win in the competitions. And when we lose, or maybe become the people after the winner, we will still see the winner as a competitor. It doesn't mean the winner cannot be defeated. The point is, when we compete, we will be stronger. The competition will not kill us, except you are in war situation. Competition gives us experience. So when we become a winner, we have to keep it at the top. And if we lose, we should get better with more preparation. I think that's all for the question number 3. So what are the important points of the 3 questions? In the first question, the point is that humans cannot be separated from competition, because we are required to compete every day, from the beginning to the end of everyone's lives. The second question, the point is that competition has an effect on our lives, for our bodies and environment around us. We will have an effect on our bodies when we begin our activities. Also, we have social status that maybe will change when we compete with various things around us. The third question, the point is, win or lose has the same effect on shaping the mentals of ourselves. We will continue to compete so we can improve our experience. I'm sorry, I forget. There is a possible wisdom that I can share with you guys, that I find during class and see the article or videos on the internet that I've got. The first is to always prepare ourselves to keep up with the challenge. Like I say in the first question, when we wake up without we realize, or maybe we knowing, we are compete with ourselves in the morning. The second is dare ourselves to compete with everything and competitive with people around us. Like we must compete in the class who has the best presentation in front of the class. So we must competitive with another student or maybe another group. The third, let ourselves go just to get involved in the competition, like taking the courage to solve a very difficult problem that our friend cannot solve it, but we try to solve maybe the task, maybe the question that our friends cannot to answering. That's the third wisdom that I get, to make our path, our short way to be the most faster on the top, or maybe be the first number 1 on the competition. For example, I'm not really good speaking English, but I try the shortcut way to improve my skill in English. Last week I start to watching movie in English language and listening to English music too, or sometimes read the article in different language than Indonesian language, like news, poetry and another else. That's the wisdom that I got. So it was the topic that I discussed. I hope be able to entertain and fulfill the needs of my tasks. I apologize if my language is not clear, if there is ambiguity, or maybe there are many words that you can understand. And again, thank you to Mem Puning and to my friends who helping me to make this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.